What a beautiful day. So we're back again, riding around the Swedish forest, kinda. And I seem to have figured out my GoPro problems and problems with speech. Speech is about enunciation, especially when breathing hard. And GoPro was about electricity, duff batteries. That's the thing with a second-hand unit. It's obviously been used and the camera is in very good condition. So the batteries, one was swollen and not doing much at all really. It lasts a few seconds, well, maybe 20 minutes tops. The other one seems a bit better. It seems not to be swollen. It gives me about 40 minutes. That might be all the standard battery is good for something that's a few years old. So I picked up 2 winter batteries, and in the GoPro 10, 11, 12, 13 I guess, these are just a bit more able to cope with the cold enunciation again. But for the 9 they seem to be larger capacity as well, so you don't get much extra on the newer GoPros, but the 9 Black seems to benefit from runtime. So I have a freshly charged winter battery, a formatted memory card, and a beautiful sunny day. So now, with the camera mounted upside down on my SWE pack, right in the middle of my chest, we will see how it gets on. Now, because you won't know this if this gets shown, I did another test at the start of this week, and I had the battery, the ordinary battery, and the GoPro the right way up, and all you got to see was my hands. Well, it should be great if I was doing magic tricks, but it didn't show you where I was going. And what I said then was coming up is a little bit of foot down, because it's a little bit narrow here, and those are my tyre tracks from before, and it's very sticky mud. It's the only memory of Dartmoor pretty much on this ride. I did kind of miss Dartmoor, mostly because I knew where I would be going. Today I know, but it's still a lot about finding things, trying to connect the dots of where I am and where I might want to go. And then there's that thing of learning a trail, which is something quite underrated, I think. Yeah, it's nice to ride a trail you've never seen before. In fact, it's fantastic. But on places where you are going to bash your pedals, and that will make you stop sometimes, it's nice to know where you might want to coast, or even put in half a back pedal so that one side will clear a rock. And the other thing, of course, my previous now deleted video of my hands was covering, was that I talked to myself when I'm out. Now, I have no idea, this is just a normal thing, but I ride by myself now, and talking out loud Oh, steep. Must concentrate on where I am. Right, here we go. Bit trickier. That's that bit about the backpedaling to clear an obstacle, which is better than a funny voice. And don't hug this tree because it's actually quite robust. I found out this morning walking the dogs, and I got poor Bongo's lead hooked on it, and I nearly went flying. Much to Bongo's amusement, I think. I am still losing too much left brake and not enough right, which, if you're in the UK, you'll be thinking, why is that a problem? Of course, in the rest of the world, the right brake is the back. And then this is the entrance to a piece of Singletrack I'm really starting to like. I have bare legs, but I've covered them in some Avon blast from the past, some protection with insect repellent, and because I don't intend on going for a swim anywhere, I'm using this stuff up when I'm on land, and yeah, it will end up in the sewage system, but oh, it's just that grass is getting longer, I swear. Of course, I've deleted the last video, so I can't actually compare. First two or three times riding here, you are thinking, oh my god, where does the trail go? Will there be anything under that grass? And you have to start trusting the process of learning and steering, and your suspension fork, which is best set to soft. I could probably let some air out of mine, if I'm honest. At this time of day, I'm not sure if there'll be anyone else around. Looking ahead quite a lot, liking the 1x12 because it gets you out of things where, with pretty much the same gear ratios, but 2 chain rings, you get a little stuck sometimes. Right. Now that's a nerve thing. I know the suspension will take care of it. But it's steeper than it looks, is all I will say. And of course, having a dropper weirdly makes it easier to get going on steep bits. I did wonder out loud last time I rode here how the ants Phew. Get on. I do hope that at worst they get a headache. Because ants apparently take care of ticks. They're not fans of the tick, and therefore ants have gone from being really cool to really useful. Now, I got up this last time for the first time. This time I doomed myself by saying I got up it last time. I can hear dogs ahead. There we go. Ah. Oh, my goodness. Concentrating. That's a place where you trust in your suspension and just keep going. Just about to get through there. These huge bars, I think they're 760s, I'm not sure. There it is. Oh shit! That's the pedal hitting a rock. And off we go. Not memorised this bit yet.